السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامج Arabic to Stories.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Arabic to Stories Level 2. It's me Abdullah.
طيب اليوم عبد الله نحن ندرس عن شيء مهم. We're going to study about a very important thing. Okay, it's a little complicated, but inshallah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and make it extremely simple for you. Okay, but before that, what are you staring at? What's the cup you have? Looks like you have some new cup. What's that?
I bought it from NASA.
NASA. You work at NASA?
No,
Huh?
I went there for a field trip.
Oh, cool. Show us the cup. It says NASA? Oh, is that cool?
Well, I
Okay,
think it's-
that's good. I'm going to give you two words, okay, and ask you to focus on what kind of words these are, okay, and then we'll take it from there, inshallah. Hopefully this will be easy. I'm going to give the words in English first, okay. So let's take two words, door and song, for example. Okay, door and song, are these nouns or verbs?
Nouns.
Nouns. Now there is a difference between these two nouns. Can you think?
You can actually make a song.
You can also make a door,
Well,
right? So let me tell you, from song, can you say singing? Can you say sang? Can you say the command like sing? And you have the word song itself, right? Now from here, can you say door? The command?
no.
You can't say it. See? There's a difference between these two nouns. This is the simplest explanation of Masdar. Okay? Masdar is the topic. And you know what Masdar means? Masdar means source. A place where things come out.
Come from?
Come from. Okay? So now these three words we see are the words that are taken or that come from this one word. Okay? And over here we have door, and you really can't get anything from it.
Another
That's it.
example is build.
Build.
Building,
Exactly.
build.
Yeah.
And built.
Exactly. So these are in, I don't want to tell the other English terminology for that, but only for this one it's like a concrete noun, right? You can see it. When the nouns are concrete, you can't derive anything from it usually.
Oh, so
Okay.
your voice is not as
You can't see it. Yeah. It's like it's so somewhat. Song itself is an abstract concept. In other words, you cannot draw it. Can you draw a song?
No.
Anything that you can see and you
You
can
can write a
feel and
song,
you
but
can
you can't
draw,
draw it.
yeah, you cannot draw a song. So when you cannot draw a song, most likely it is
It's not.
it can
It
be
has
used
other.
exactly. It can be used
It's a source. It's a
to mashallah. So it can be used as a source for other nouns. Okay. So a word that is a source for other nouns
It's called mustard.
is called masdar. Okay. Now there's a difference. There's one more thing you need to know. Singing, does it have a time associated with it?
Yes.
It has a time. It's present, or we say
Future.
it's mudariya, right?
It could be future.
It could be as well.
singing.
Sang is what?
Past tense.
The past tense, and sing is amr. Okay, Now it has a time. Now song is something that represents this one, right? But it does not have a time associated with it. Correct? It does not have a time. So Masdar is something that has no time. Okay? And it is the source. Source for other words. Okay? That's all you need to know for Masdar. Okay?
Wait. Singing is a verb.
Yeah.
So a noun so verbs came from that one noun.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Now, not that I want to confuse you, but singing is something that you can use as a noun too. Right? Mm-hmm. For example, you can say, I like singing. For example. Now here, it's a noun. Okay? It doesn't matter to us. It's a noun. It's taken from the same word. Okay? But it's a noun. This is a verb. This is a noun. In English, we have different names for it. For example, we call gerund, infinitive. All of them can come under Masdar. Okay? So, this is the simplest explanation. It is a word from which other words can come, and it has no time. Whereas there are nouns from which you cannot make up another words or another verb. Okay?
They both have no times.
They both, exactly, but this is on its own. There's nothing that can come out of it. Okay? Except when you're using figurative language, you'll not worry about it. Now let's take a couple of examples and then we can stop. Okay? So in future I'm going to give you some words. Like let's take other words. For example, in English. So in Arabic that you already know. Okay? Let's say kitabatun. Kitabatun means
book.
Writing.
Alright. Wait,
okay?
writing?
Yeah, it's a
Where
noun.
did it
It's
come
a noun.
from?
It's a noun. It's a origin, like exactly. So this itself is Masdar. Meaning, it means like writing. Okay? So like a writing. It's a noun form of, like if you see some writing, that's what it is. Now, from this comes, or from this word, there are many words that come. For example, what is the word?
Kataba.
Kataba. And then we have, exactly, yaktubu. Mudaria. Uktub.
It can be
Amr. It's a command, right? And then what else we have? We have katibun. What is katibun?
Isn't that a future? Or wait.
What is the pattern?
Fa'ilun.
Fa'ilun. Who's a fa'il?
Oh, the doer.
Doer, exactly. So katibun is what?
Writer?
Writer. Okay?
Wait, oh yeah, everything that ends with the dhamma or the dhamma time.
Yeah, it's a noun, but you should look at the pattern. Katibun. Okay? And there are many more that will come, like maktubun, meaning anything that's written. Okay, maktubun. And we have other words as well as maktabatun. So all of these are coming from this one word. So this is the Masdar. Okay? Let's take a couple of examples from the stories that we have learned. Okay? And what did we learn? Remember, we said Al-Yawma huwa?
Yawmul Eid.
Yawmul Eid. Yawmul
Eid.
Okay? You know what Eid is?
Celebration?
It's a Masdar actually. Meaning other words come from it. What are the other words that come from it? Ada. What is Ada?
Celebrate?
To return.
Al-Eid is, what is
And Ya'udu.
returning.
It's a verb, returning.
So Al-Eid means to return?
Yeah. Why do we call Eid as something that returns?
Because it comes back every once in a year.
Mumtaz, ya salam. You have a very good brain. MashaAllah, yes. Eid means that comes every year. One that comes, that repeats basically. Okay?
You could even use Eid. Ana al-Eid. You could use, wait, Ada. You could use that.
No, you can say, now you can say, Ana a'udu. Or you can say uttu. For some, if you want to say I return, you say uttu min al madrasa. Okay, so if anything repeats, then you basically say what? Eid. That's why, you know what birthday is called as in Arabic? Eid Milad.
What does Milad mean?
Eid Milad means birth.
The return of your birth?
Yeah, it's like a birthday, so you return on that thing, okay? So Eid Milad, okay? Now, let's take another example from the stories that we have learned. We learned in the story of Umar, ماذا فعل عمر عندما خرجت لعبة محرجة من الصندوق.
Scared?
نعم.
محرج?
ابتعد من الخوف. أليس كذلك؟ Isn't it so? من الخوف.
Because of the محرج. محرج is scared.
Exactly. So خوف is مصدر. Why is it مصدر?
Because it's like you could say fearing, fear.
Exactly. Right? So if you say, for example, خاف, it means he was afraid. Okay? If you say يخاف,
he is afraid.
نعم يخاف, he is afraid.
But you can't say afraiding.
Yeah, you can say it like I'm afraid of you, for example. And أخاف منك. Okay? You could say that. أنا أخاف منك. Okay? So we see that this word gives to.
It could still mean he is.
Yeah, he is.
It replaces.
Exactly. So Masdar, simply put, Masdar is a word. Okay? And Masdar is a word from which other words come. Okay? The most difficult thing is that unfortunately there is no pattern for this one. They all have their own patterns. What is the pattern for Masdar? Here, what are the root letters?
Kha, Waw, Fa.
Yeah. So Fa, what is the Fa of this word? Kha, right? And what is Ain? And Lam. What is on Fa? What is on Fa?
Fa.
Fatha.
Fatha.
What is on Waw?
Waw, Dhamma.
Sukun. What is the Waw? Sukun.
Ah.
And what is on Fa? Actually, it goes with this one, but it is Dhamma over here. So the pattern for this Masdar is
Fa'ul.
Fa'lun.
Fa'lun.
Fa'lun. Okay?
Khawfun.
Yeah. Okay, what's the pattern? Let me write down Kitabatun. What's the pattern? What's the kaf? Instead in place of kaf, I'm going to write Fa. And Ta is a root letter. So I'm going to write Ain.
Fa'ala.
Okay? And then Ba is a root letter, third root letter. So Fa, Ain, Lam. So it is Kitabatun. Sorry, Kitabatun.
Kitabatun.
Fi'alatun.
Fa'alatun.
Yeah, Fi'alatun is a pattern for this Masdar. So we see that Masdar has many patterns. You just need to learn them. Okay? Good enough? Okay? Inshallah. So we're going to practice more and more so it will become easy. Okay? Tayyib? Any questions?
لا
Oh.
أنا فهمته.
ما شاء الله. طيب ممتاز. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bye guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comment section down below. Bye.